Well, I think obviously it starts with Whitner and Dansby on defense. That I think they do a real good job with the young guys, but I think overall that this is a very mature team that understands that when things, the overreactions that we talk about, that they know that we're nowhere near we need to be, just based on when we watch our tape, not playing up to our standards at a consistent enough level, and then watching the opponent tape and knowing the National Football League. There's no one dominant team. You can't just mail any performance in this league, and I think we're mature enough. But having those guys defensively especially helps us, and then offensively, I think the offensive line as a unit. I think Brian, now that he's established himself as the full-time starter, and just his confidence grows each week, that I think he does a good job as kind of being the voice on that side of the ball. But this weekend will be as big a test of that maturity and that focus, and as we've had to date. I just think of all the circumstances, what we're having to overcome with the two-man change in the offensive line, having to overcome the loss of Armani Bryant, going on the road where we haven't started games well, and then all the circumstances about where you're talking about Jacksonville, that this is a better team than what their record shows, that they're hungry, they're competitive, they're prideful. I mean, we're going to get their best shot. And the reasons why there's people out there say, hey, this is finally the week for Jacksonville. I mean, all the circumstances where you would say this was a trap game, and I think as a staff, we're just as curious to see. We'll talk about it all week, but we're curious to see how we will come out of the gate as well. We're confident, we're hopeful and confident that we'll handle it the right way. But this is a big test for us.